Because if I would learn something about Salesforce, I would be getting careers only in Salesforce, right? I mean, that's what I'm thinking. Is it something like that?
Yes, as I told you, the training is specifically about Salesforce. Cloud is a technology which is used to build the Salesforce application. So the product which we are training is Salesforce. The technology which we are using is cloud. So you have to get this understanding between these two things. It's just like a kind of platform and the other technology which comes and land on this platform.
Okay, so if
You
I
get me?
do all the technical part of Salesforce, then what my concern is, I'll be streamlined to Salesforce, and then in job also, right? When I after this training, if I would apply, then I won't be able to migrate to other departments as I like. So that's one of my concern. So,
Yes, that is your decision because the training is concerned about the Salesforce cloud computing. So it's not a general of the cloud technology because I told you that cloud is a vast thing. There are many vendors who is providing or you're using the cloud technologies. So this training especially designed for the Salesforce, which is a product of the cloud.
Okay, are we learning something more detail about cloud?
Not in more details. We will definitely get into the understanding the basis of the cloud, and then we move to the product information. Then we move to the product learning.
okay, and what language are you using for this? Is it Java?
Yes, as I said, Salesforce use Apex, and that is built on mostly the components used in Java as well as XML. So it's a combination of that.
Okay.
Okay. So any other questions?
No, we're good.
Okay. And the next thing which I want to tell you, as this class is a demo class, there are many things in the current PPT. Can you guys see my screen now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So the PPT that I'm using includes a lot of information, and as I told you that this is a demo class, so I will be taking care. In fact, I will be going over it a little faster. I won't be giving in detail information. I will give you complete information when we start the class because this is first class PPT which I'm using as a demo, which in you will get information what is cloud, and then we directly move into the Salesforce. As you see from the objective itself, that I will give you an overview of cloud, then I will tell you what's the architect of the cloud, some of the examples of cloud, and then we directly jump into the Salesforce.com overview, which is a product of the cloud.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so this
Yeah.
demo is designed just to give you an overview of the cloud as well as the product which we're using. When we start the class, in that time we will give you more in detail information about the cloud as well as the product itself. Right. So this demo normally don't go beyond I would say 15-20 minutes. Apart from that, if you have any questions, we can discuss in any other.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
Right. And right, give me. Okay. All right. As I told you, the objectives of the today's session is to understand what is the cloud and see what is the architect which is used to build the cloud technology. Then giving some of the vendors examples, who are the vendors providing this cloud technology, I would say using this cloud technology. And then we jump to the product of Salesforce.com, which is built on cloud. Then the navigation and then the course content. In the course content, I will show you what is included in the course, which include both functional as well as technical. And I can say that, it covers 80% of topics of Salesforce current topic. I'm telling 80%, not 100%, because as you know, that it's evolving technology. And every day something new comes in, and that is what you can definitely get information from Google and from the available on internet. Right? So I will provide you the information, I will guide you where to look the information, how to get the information. The course includes the basic understanding, the basic fundamentals information which is required for you to get into it and dive deep in the technology as well as the product information. Okay? That's why I'm telling you the course content includes 80% of all the topics which is there in Salesforce, and 20% you have to do your homework, you have to spend some time Googling or finding resources which is available online and spend some time understanding about it.
Okay.
Okay, right. Let's take in a scenario before we go, because I normally use scenario-wise, example-wise, so that it will be easy for everyone to take the concept understanding. So let's take an example, like, when you're in, especially when you're in US and you know that currently the season is starting. Season means the Christmas season is starting. And during Christmas season, if you're able to go to any malls, then you say that there's a lot of traffic. You'll see a lot of stores which are stocking up. They are pulling up a lot of, I would say, the materials. They are putting up a lot of stocks in their stores. So that is season-wise. After the Christmas, probably in the month of January, February, you won't see that much of people walking in the mall, that much of business in it. Right? So if there is a requirement, as a challenge I would say, if you want to add a service to your business which can be quickly implemented and should also be cost effective. So if you have a store, for example, if you take an example of JCPenney. JCPenney is one of the largest retail store, a supermarket kind of thing, which includes both, clothing, apparels, everything is included. And during Christmas, the people coming to the JCPenney increases in huge number. And if they want to, manage all the customers, what they have to do, they have to first put the infrastructure, and second, they have to put the, the staff as well as the, they also have to see the cost effectiveness of that, because it will be a season wise. During season, they hire many cashiers, they hire many people who work in the store. But after the season, most of them leaves most of the infrastructure, like billing counters and other tracking machines, they won't be used. So for that example, if you use, and if JCPenney wants to improve that, what normally they will say, or if they are somebody in the business, what we should be doing to handle such kind of demand, which is more of seasonal. More experts, the person who wears suit and tie normally says that, okay, if you're looking for more business, expand your infrastructure, buy new servers, increase your software, cost, provision, and data centers and everything. This is the general answer which comes when you talk about improving the business. And again, keep in mind, it's only a seasonal business we do. But if you talk somebody who is very new, but is very aware of the technologies which is available in the market, like if you see the cool guy in t-shirt and jeans, he will say, hey, don't have to spend a lot of money in infrastructure and doing all this stuff. Just look at the cloud. Pay for bandwidth what you use, and when you're done with it, shut it down. That's it. The simple answer. So the basic concept of all the cloud, it's this only. You will pay only what you use for. You don't have to spend money in putting up the infrastructure. You don't have to spend money in putting up the securities and the networking and all that. You just have to use the product for your needs, and once your need is fulfilled, you can turn it off. So what's the big deal about cloud? Is this 4 or 5 points, which is the key points of why this cloud is getting a huge demand in the market. Pay per use. You will use and you will pay only what you use. You won't pay anything extra what you don't use. So what do you mean that you don't pay anything extra? In Salesforce, as I told you, is a complete application. In Salesforce, you have many other features, like you have sales management, you have customer management, you have account management. And if you are dealing only with the sales management and you're not dealing with the cases and the account management, you will not pay for those functions. You will not pay for those attributes which comes in the product. You pay only for those particular things which we're using. The second is scalability, which means that, if right now your demand is for one server or one computer, and in the season you have 10 servers, 10 computers, how difficult it is for you to move from 1 to 10, it includes a lot of effort. Where in the cloud, you don't have to do that. If you have 10 users right now, and after the season you will be having only 1 users, you can easily move down from 10 to 1. And then the security. This is another biggest thing, that cloud, as we talk about cloud, is mainly available on internet. And when we talk about internet, we also talk about the securities, because we know that there are masters people who are sitting over there who are ready to hack your information. So specifically when we talk about cloud, it's kind of risky also. But cloud itself gives a security, and that's a general security, and then the product security comes, which vendors individually provide. Like Google provide their own securities, Amazon their own, Salesforce their own securities. Then the reliabilities. That you don't need any servers, and if you're working from home, if there is a huge thunderstorm coming and all the offices and the complete market is shut down, but you still have to get your business done, you can get it done from the home itself. You just need an internet service. And then the last thing is API. It's easily integrated. Now you say that right now I'm using some database, old age database, legacy database. If I move to Salesforce, what will happen to my data? You don't have to worry about that also. It's easily integrated with all the database. You can easily move data from old database to new database anytime. Okay, let's get to the definition of the cloud. You may find a lot of other definitions online. I found it a very basic, simple to understand, and this is one of that definition which I'm going. Cloud is a general term used to describe a new class of network-based computing that takes place over internet. Basically a step from utility computing. So it's nothing but it's a class of network-based which is based over internet facility. Right? In other words, this is a collection group of integrated and network hardware, software, and internet infrastructure, which is called as a platform. So the second term, I would say the alternate term which many developers use for cloud is platform. Then use the internet to communication for communication and transport, provides hardware, software, and networking service to the cloud. This platform hides the complexity and the details of underlying infrastructure, from users and application to providing very simple graphical interface or the application programming interface. Okay. Now let's get into who are the vendors, who are the people who are providing these cloud technologies. And again in cloud there are the separate sects. As you see, application, SaaS, we will discuss more about what the S is. And you can see the examples also, Microsoft Live Exchange, IBM, Google, Salesforce, and all the place. Then application platforms, who are providing the platform services, Google, and then the servers. We are very familiar about when we talk about servers. You can say that Amazon is one of the person who provides a storage and database service. So servers is also provided, and then the storage based platforms. So these all are on rented basis, which is available in the cloud. And those are some of the examples of the lenders who are providing those services. What is the pyramid, I would say, the infrastructure of the cloud? On which basis it's been built? There are three components in it. From bottom, infrastructure. And then you have a platform, and then you have an application. So when we talk about Salesforce, where it will land on the top section of the pyramid, that is application. We have a platform, which means that on which platform that Salesforce is built. That is called as force.com. I will get into it when we get to the Salesforce in detail. And then we have infrastructure. That is like the servers and hardware and all the networking included. Right. So these are the three services which is provided in this cloud: SaaS, PaaS, and IaaS. Software as a service, platform as a service, and infrastructure as a service. You may find a lot of vendors providing different three services, but in Salesforce, when we talk about it, I told you that this course is specifically for the Salesforce, so I prefer taking more examples of Salesforce rather than any other technologies. Salesforce is in all three. If you need infrastructure, yes, you can get rented infrastructure, which will come in the, I would say, the business category of IaaS, infrastructure as a service. If you need platform wherein you yourself want to develop your own product, Salesforce do provide that service too. And if you just need application which is built in, ready-made, you can use the service, the software as a service. The delivery models of SaaS, software as a service, it's some of the details are increasingly popular with SME, no hardware software required, service delivered through a browser. Advantages is again the same, some of the examples of this one. When we go to the PaaS, platform delivery service, what are the features? Platform are built upon infrastructure, which is expensive. When we talk about platform infrastructure, definitely the cost will come into it. Storage, scalability, advantages are seen. Examples are some of this. Infrastructure, again, is access to infrastructure, full of support, pay-per-use, scalability, and so on. So three common factors for all the three features are those: pay-per-use, scalability, security, reliability, and APIs. Advantages, all three have the same advantages: low cost, low infrastructure, resource load, and faster application. Multi-tenanted, which means that many vendors, many people, many separate clients can use the same shared resources. Now we will get into each term when we have a detailed discussion with it. Example of usage, this is some of the example. CRM package is not managing a load of a simple, don't want to host it in-house, use SaaS providers such as Salesforce. Then you need to host a large file, 5 MB, on your website and make it available for 30,000 users. Only for 2 months, use a platform from Amazon. Then you want to run a patch, but you don't have the infrastructure necessary to run it timely manner, use Amazon EC. Okay, so those are the other features which is provided in the cloud. Now we are jumping directly to the Salesforce. What is the Salesforce? As you see the logo itself, online as well as in many places you see there is one very famous logo which you see on my screen. It is not a software. We'll get into it. What does they mean there? Right. Again, the Salesforce definition, you will find a lot of many other definitions available on internet, but this is the very simplest and easiest definition which I got, which is easy to understand, and it gets everything included what we have to understand in Salesforce. Right. Salesforce is on-demand CRM. CRM is customer relationship management. So Salesforce is all about managing your customers. Salesforce is customer relationship management. It is an internet-based service that requires no software installation on your part. You simply log in as you would on any other websites, and your company can begin managing your partners and customers rapidly and instantly. Right? So when we talk about customers from the business perspective, this is the three main criteria which we think about. First is our product which we do. I would say we start from the marketing. We have a product, we market it, and then we sold it to the client. And after selling, we provide the support to it. Right? That is the customer acquisition, and then the customer retention. That's all the customer service and customers we talk about. Right. When we talk about Salesforce, I told you that it's available on pay-per-use. So in Salesforce, we have a separate licenses features as well. Basing on you need, whatever your need is, whether you have a need of 100 people or you have a need of 100,000 users, you can select the license, and all the license fees are varying from each one. So it's kind of features which you're paying for. If you need a very few features, as I just gave an example, that you have a sales sales process, and then you have a cases process, and then you have account process, but you just want to use sales process, not the cases and accounts. So you just pay for the sales, not for this case. So that is where you maintain of the features which are using it. So selecting a license for Salesforce is again an important thing. Right now you see there are 5 to 6 licenses available in the market, and there are a couple of licenses which Salesforce has stock right now provide. So if you see from the bottom, that is from Developer Edition, Unlimited Edition, Enterprise Edition, and the Professional Editions. These 4 licenses are available, and depending on the needs, depending upon the features and all that, you can decide which one you want to go. Those group and the contact level management, I believe Salesforce has stopped providing now, which is included in all other those 4 licenses like developers, professionals, and enterprise. Okay. All right. So let's get how do we get in Salesforce? As I told you that Salesforce doesn't require any software, it doesn't require any infrastructure. All you need is internet. So once you have an internet, you can just go to this website called developer.force.com. Right? I already have that developer.force.com open on my screen.
Just a second. Should we do it side by side too, or?
I would say not. As I told you, this is a demo, so I'm just giving you a screen's overview. It's not required as of now.
Okay, thanks.
Right. So this is the one website where you get the features available free of cost as a learning feature. When we start our complete discussion, we normally go to the developer.force.com, then I will show you how to sign up. As you see on the right top side, sign up in a green button. You can sign up, and then you can get the free license of this complete application. So my purpose of showing you this website is to tell you this is one of the very important website available for the cloud technology. Specifically when we talk about Salesforce. You get a lot of information, a lot of materials available on this website. Okay?
Yeah.
So you can, when you're free time, you can go right now itself and you can check it out. But we will get into more when we have the detailed class information.
Okay. I have a doubt. What exactly are we going to learn in this Salesforce, about Salesforce?
Yes, that's the next point which I'm coming. If you see on my screen, this is the course content. And I believe the coordinator has provided you. If not, he's going to send you an email with this Word document. Okay. So this is the course content which is going to provide you, and this is what we are going to cover in our office, which include both technical and functional information. It include every topic about the Salesforce in details, bit by bit.
Okay. Okay. Just one more question. Will we be dealing with SaaS, PaaS, or IaaS?
We will be dealing with SaaS, SA, software as a service.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you guys hold for a minute? You know, I'm just getting a call from my office. Give me 2 minutes, and I will.
Okay, sure.
In the meantime, you can put on your questions, and then we will have discussion.
Okay.
Please hold on.
Rahul and Sujan, I would like you both to actually give me your numbers in the chat box and go to meeting. Bottom there is
Okay.
a chat window. Can you please give me your numbers?
Hello. Yeah. Hey, Krishna here. So I'm from
Yeah.
EQ Labs. So yeah, I'm arranging this demo for my Rahul and his team.
Hi Krishna, this is Hussain.
Yeah, listen, yeah, you can call me directly. I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
For anything like
No problem.
yeah, I'm going to sponsor for all these things.
No, I understand that. I actually wanted to ask them something after this, so feedback like that.
Yeah, but go ahead, go ahead. Just I'm informing you. You can take their numbers. Sorry for the late. I just joined the meeting.
Yeah, I could
So-
hear that beep when you joined. So
Yeah, exactly.
the reason I was taking their number is because I wanted a feedback like thing so that I can talk to them directly, right? And get some kind of.
Yeah, you can talk to them. You can talk to them. Yeah, you can talk to them. Yeah. You can
Sure.
Talk to them. But don't, but don't share these numbers to anyone. Otherwise, these guys like
No, don't worry.
yeah.
Don't worry.
Unnecessarily, like if you give any other like online trainings and all, so yeah, they keep on calling, and these guys
No.
are already going to their
don't
like already working. Maybe these guys may disturb.
Don't worry about that, sir.
Perfect, man. Yeah, Rahul, are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rahul. Yeah, Krishna here, and yeah, you please continue with the class. Then I'll talk to you later. Okay?
Sure.
I'm dropping now.
Okay.
Okay, Mohammed. See you, man.
Hello.
Yeah, Hussein. Hello.
Yeah. So do you guys have any questions?
Hello. We don't.
All right. So this course content is he's going to provide you,
Okay.
and if you have any questions, we can go through it now, or else we can continue the class when we start. So when are you guys looking to start?
Ahmed, actually I'll have to check with Krishna. He's gonna sponsor them. So they are basically from a consulting firm. So I'll have to talk to Krishna and figure out when is he interested in starting. So for now we'll stop here. I guess that if you do not have any doubts, technical doubts, then we'll stop here. And Ahmed, I'm gonna call you back and let's take it from there. Inshallah.
Okay.
Okay.
Not an issue. That's fine.
So Rahul and Sujan, any technical doubt, please ask when Ahmed is here. And once this is done, we'll take the rest of the things. When are we starting, timings and everything can be discussed with us.
Oh, okay, sure. So my main question is, since we'll be using SaaS, right? So we'll be working on a browser. So what is the main technology involved? I mean, the language. I just want to get an idea.
Right. When you talk about languages, it's involved when we start developing particular thing on the Salesforce. So, as I told you that Salesforce use a special language called Apex, which is a mixture of Java as well as XML.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that was the only question I had, Sujan.
I'm good.
Yeah, we don't have any questions right now.
That's fine. Well, so you get in contact with the coordinator and let us know when we can start.
All right. Thank you, Ahmed and Rahul
Yeah,
and
sure.
Sujan. Thanks for your time.
Thanks
sir.
a lot. Yeah, thank you for your time.
I'll call you back.